Hey, in this video, I'll be discussing the 1-year review of the BillieBars low profile racking system for my Jeep Gladiator Mohave. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Robert with Sherburne Outdoors, and today we're discussing BillieBars racks. So I've had this on my Jeep Gladiator Mohave for about a year. I did a video a year ago where I was putting it up where, I had a very different setup. I just had the single tent on here, and since then I've actually moved that over a little bit and have added a Roam 95-liter box with the quick detach system that they have so that I can pull it on and off very, very, very simply. Now, the reason I went with the BillieBars was it was low profile. You can see these are very low. They're behind the cab. The system was actually pretty cost effective. It was very strong, and I had this as my everyday drive. So I don't drag around a rooftop tent in these boxes on here every day. They only come on for trips. And over the year, I kind of have evolved this a little bit to where I no longer have the crossbar system. So here's what it looks like when I am just driving around every day. I've got the side rails on it, and really that's it. The middle part is open, allows me to open up the tonneau covers. It looks really good with the MOLLE panels on the side, which I did add. I think they're about 185 bucks a piece on top of the $600 investment that I've already put. So, you're getting close to $1,000 investment on everything. In addition to this, I have the whole system actually sits in my garage wall, so that, I don't even have to touch it at this point in time until it comes time where I'll pull it down and I'll actually put it on the garage lifter I have and just drop it right into the frame, screw it in, and we are ready to go at that point in time. And this system has done really, really well. I've got the Jeep trail rail system built in that came from the factory. And if we look here, this is actually how it's mounted in the system. Works really, really good. I haven't had any issues at all. And love the whole system. I tell you what, let's take a little walk around really quick. So if we start up at the front here, you can see I've got a nice gap through here. You can see there's plenty of space over here, so it does sit behind the cab. Not that this thing is very fuel efficient. If you're looking at Gladiators and fuel efficiency, you are mistaken. But if you look here, it is low profile. If we look at these MOLLE panels here, because I do have the boxes pulled out so far, I had intention on putting Max Tracks or Roto packs on here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I think this is going to be for an axe or a shovel or something like that. But I do have the Roam box. It fits perfectly on here. You can see the profile of the 5-foot bed does fit in the middle of that really well. If we just come around the side, you can see that we do have it low profile. I do keep my tonneau cover on here. It gives me security, but it also keeps things pretty waterproof as we're moving along, or at least weatherproof, and no one can get inside of here, especially when all this is on top of here. But again, this is the quick disconnector from Roam. Have this very low profile. There's been zero sag on these bars. This is the Nomadic 2 tent from Overland Vehicle Systems. And if we come around the side here, you can see I have it just, it does come out just a little bit, and it is just a little bit over this MOLLE panel. So I got the same problem over here, again, axe or shovel. And this fits perfectly on this side. If we step back, you can see we're using most of the cab. And so this is, pretty good setup. If we look underneath of here, I do have these latches, these custom-made brackets that I did get from BillieBars for rooftop tents. It gives it a little bit longer reach as far as the screws go. You don't have to use any special panels, and I keep those on there all the time. I no longer screw things in and out as I'm putting together. If you can see right here, I'm pointing. This is how it's mounted up when it's in my garage, and then again, I lift it down. Got a few stranglers here we need to get off. So this is like my basic setup. And if we look again here, here's how I got it attached underneath. If I had a couple, so this system right here where we've got it, this is so well made, but it comes in here. There is a little gap between the tonneau cover and the frame of this. But I'll be honest with you, water is going to get into here either way, and it just kind of creeps in. It goes into the first channel and rolls right out. So it doesn't get anything, and I don't have anything laying in there that would get wet that's not in boxes anyway. So all in all, am I liking the BillieBars system? I tell you what, I am totally loving it. It is doing everything it allows me to do. It allows me to put the tent up with my lift system, because if I had a tent up on a full-size rack, I would not be able to get in my garage and lift it down and do everything by myself. I would need somebody to help me. So this allows me to actually use my lift system, put the tent on and off by myself, not have to have anybody help me. Is there some things that I want to do? You know what, there is. I am thinking about a full rack system because I'd like to move to a wedge tent. You know, those are all the rave now. Even though I love this tent here from Overland Vehicle Systems, you know, it is a bear to undo and redo, especially if I'm on a multi-day trip. I would like something a little easier, something a little bit more laid out. I got to really think about that because I do like this tent. It just, you know, if you have these tents, you know, they just take some time to set up and take down versus a nice hard shell where you just go boom, flip, and you're done. So those are my thoughts on there. I am in love with the BillieBars system. I'd highly recommend it to everybody. I bought all this stuff myself. I didn't get sponsored by BillieBars, but hey, BillieBars, if you're out there, let me know. Hey, if you find a lot of value in this content, please go ahead and like. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell to be notified when we got new videos out. Well, I appreciate everybody's time. This is Robert. Thank you so much.